Not only are these UFOs unidentifiable, but they are also shapeshifters. From disc-shaped crafts to orbs that twist and transform and shock everyone. Keep your eyes on the sky and watch with me the impossible shapes of extraterrestrial aircrafts that defy explanation.
This is freaky.
A strange sight appeared over a mountain one evening. A triangular object floating silently in the sky. The object had small lights attached underneath, giving it an eerie glow. It didn't look like the typical UFOs we often see in movies. This time, the object was not part of a fictional story, but something very real. The shape was unlike anything most people had seen before, almost like a large Dorito floating in the air. As people stared in awe, they couldn't help but wonder, was this some kind of new aircraft, or something else entirely? The unusual sight left many questioning whether what they had seen was truly from this world. Sky Triangular Cube UFO. Still skeptical about UFOs and aliens? Well, after seeing this one clip, you might change your mind. On an ordinary day, something strange appeared in the sky. An eerie spacecraft that looked like a Dorito chip. It was unlike anything anyone had seen before, and no one could figure out where it came from. It seemed almost like the aliens had finally arrived on Earth. The odd shape and sudden appearance left everyone wondering what it was and where it came from. Whatever it was, it certainly made people think twice about the possibility of life beyond our planet. Extraterrestrial activity. This man was standing on his rooftop looking at the clear sky when he noticed something strange. A bright light appeared out of nowhere. It didn't look normal at all. The sky was clear, and there was no storm or clouds, which made it even more unusual. As he kept watching, he realized the light was coming from something solid. There was a strange object slowly turning in the sky, hidden inside the glow. Its movements were steady, but strange, not like anything he had ever seen. Was it a spaceship? Maybe even a UFO? The clear sky and the strange object left him wondering if he had just seen something from another world. UFO Army escort. Something unusual happened above the Nevada desert, and it quickly grabbed everyone's attention. Locals managed to capture a strange scene. 3 saucer-shaped objects flying across the sky, with F-22 Raptors chasing after them. It almost looked like a UFO escort mission, playing out just like something from a movie. As soon as the footage spread, people started sharing their thoughts. Some believed it was just a clever CGI trick, while others thought it might be a secret military operation, possibly to catch extraterrestrials. Despite all the different ideas and theories, the true story behind those saucers remained a mystery, leaving everyone wondering what really happened.
Did you just sue them? Dude, I got all of that on video.
Desert UFO. In a remote area of Saudi Arabia, something strange was caught on camera, leaving people with more questions than answers. The footage showed what appeared to be a UFO, and some even believed it showed aliens nearby. But there was something about it that made people wonder, could it actually be a large military vehicle instead of a UFO? The scene sparked a lot of debate, with many sharing their thoughts online. Some were convinced it was something otherworldly, while others thought it was a man-made vehicle. No one could say for sure, but the mystery of what was really captured left people thinking about it long after the video was shared. Creepy circular spacer. On an ordinary day, a man came across something that made him believe he had found proof of extraterrestrial life. While filming the sky, his camera captured something incredible. A dark, circular object floating above. What caught his attention even more were the 2 rings rotating around it. The strange object moved slowly, then vanished into the clouds, leaving behind a sharp beam of light cutting through the sky. It was anything but normal, and the man couldn't help but think if it was a spaceship from another world. It makes me wonder if it was an alien craft or just an unusual trick of the light. Do you have any guesses? Antarctica UFO. One day, a man was walking past a train when something strange caught his eye. He noticed an unusual movement in the ice below. Curious, he zoomed in for a closer look and was shocked to discover it wasn't just a normal object or an animal. It was a UFO. This discovery left him wondering, could this be the moment when the lines between fiction and reality start to blur? The more he thought about it, the more he couldn't help but question what he had just seen. Was this proof of something otherworldly, or was there another explanation? Belgium UFO.
It's just insane. Just look at it.
You never really know what you might spot in the skies of Belgium, and this story shows just that. A video was shared online by an internet user showing a huge, saucer-shaped object flying just above the ground. The object had several lights attached to it, and then it suddenly zoomed off, glowing with a sharp light. While many people thought the video was edited, the truth about what it really was still remains unclear. If it was indeed edited, it would mean AI is reaching some pretty advanced levels. It's a mystery that's still puzzling people to this day.
This is freaky.
UFO Above House. On an ordinary morning, a man stepped out into his backyard, enjoying a quiet walk. As he looked up at the sky, something caught his attention. A strange object floating above his house. It wasn't like anything he'd seen before. The object moved slowly, hovering in place for a while before it began to roam around. The man watched in curiosity as the mysterious object drifted across the sky, almost as if it were exploring. Then, just as quickly as it appeared, it vanished into the sky, leaving behind a sense of wonder. For a moment, he stood there trying to make sense of what he had just seen. NFL UFOs. During the Dallas Cowboys game, something unexpected happened that caught the attention of millions. The game, which was being broadcast nationally, was interrupted when the announcers suddenly saw a UFO in the sky. It wasn't just a few viewers who noticed, but over 52,000 people in the stadium also saw it. The UFO sighting was so shocking that the announcers had to repeat the toy gun commercial to cover the unexpected moment. The video, which had been cut before the commercial break, was later shown in its original form to prove that the sighting was real and not a mistake. Dark entity in sky. A video appeared online from an unknown user showing something strange slowly rising into the sky. The figure didn't have a clear shape, but it seemed to be covered in a soft, white, glowing cloak. People who watched the video were left feeling puzzled, trying to figure out what that figure could be. Some thought it might be an angel, while others wondered if it was something completely unknown. The sight left many with questions, unsure whether they had just witnessed something truly unusual and beyond what we can normally understand. UFO Take Off. An anonymous user posted a clip online that quickly caught the attention of many, but before long, it was taken down. What the video showed was enough to make people stop and think. It featured a large UFO taking off above a river, looking too real to be a simple prank. The footage was so strange that people started asking themselves, could this be real? The question was the government hiding something, or was there another explanation? While no answers came, the mysterious video left people wondering if there was more to the story than we know. Fire UFO behind clouds.
Look!
Have you ever seen a fireball fall from the sky? That's exactly what happened to a woman as she walked to her car. Suddenly, a bright fireball appeared above her head, staying in place for a while before moving off in another direction. People online quickly started guessing what it could be. Some thought it was a drone problem, while others believed it might be an alien craft. No one could figure out exactly what it was, leaving everyone wondering if it was something from another world.
Did the kids come out to look?
UFO Trio. Ever heard of a UFO trio? Well, here's something that might make you think twice. A video was shared by an internet user who believed they had just filmed 3 objects flying together in the sky. The person thought these objects were UFOs because they moved in a way that didn't seem normal. The objects appeared to be flying in a formation, which made the sight even more unusual. The video quickly caught people's attention, and many began to wonder, were these UFOs on some kind of mission, or was it just a clever prank? What do you think?
Bro, my heart just sank.
Black rings in sky. On a regular working day, something unusual appeared in the sky that quickly caught the attention of locals and soon captured the curiosity of people online. High above, a huge black ring was seen floating in the sky, looking almost like a portal to another world. Some wondered if it could be a gateway to another dimension, or even a sign from another world. However, as the mystery continued to grow, researchers stepped in to reveal the truth. The dark ring wasn't some strange phenomenon after all. It turned out to be the result of pollution from zombie-themed fireworks. The gray clouds and gloomy weather that day made it look far more eerie than it really was. Suspended UFO. During a flight, a passenger looked out of the window and saw something strange. A tall, weirdly shaped object floating in the sky. It looked almost like a building, but it wasn't on the ground. The object seemed to hover in place, defying all logic. It wasn't a plane or anything familiar, leaving everyone who saw it confused. The way it hung in the air made it feel like something out of a dream, a sight no one on the plane could forget. Dancing UFO. On April 14th, 2024, a strange object was seen floating high above the ground, and it was unlike anything people had seen before. Shocked by the sight, the locals quickly grabbed their phones and recorded the event. The video spread like wildfire, racking up millions of views in no time. People were convinced that it was some kind of high-tech flying robot. Even though the explanations given by locals seemed possible, the true identity of this strange object remained a mystery. Pilot catch UFO. While flying through the sky, a pilot decided to record himself, just enjoying the peaceful view. Everything felt normal until he noticed something unusual in the background. There was a glowing round object that looked strange. It didn't seem like it belonged there. Before he could figure out what it was, the object suddenly shot up into the sky and vanished. People started talking about it right away. Some thought it could be a UFO. Others said it might just be a weather thing. A few even suggested it could be part of a secret government project. But no matter how many ideas people shared, no one could really explain what the glowing object was. It stayed a mystery. UFO Chase. An unusual sight in the sky left people buzzing with questions. A strange object was spotted, and a jet seemed to be chasing it. The exact location where this happened is still unknown, but the sight sparked endless theories. Some believe the object could be part of a secret government project, with the military working to escort or move something highly classified. Others think it might be something extraterrestrial, a spaceship trying to escape unnoticed. Whatever it was, its appearance has left people wondering if there's more to the story than anyone is letting on. UFO Among Clouds.
Karen, what is that? What is that?
While flying over the Aegean Sea, a passenger on a plane saw something strange outside the window. The passenger quickly started filming and noticed an unusual object flying next to the plane. What was even stranger was the way it moved. The object twisted and turned in ways that no normal plane could do. The passenger was left wondering, what could it be? Was it something secret? Or maybe something even more mysterious? The object soon disappeared, leaving only more questions behind.
Don't move me. Don't move me.
NASA UFO vanishes. Everything seemed normal at the International Space Station until something unexpected appeared in the corner of the camera's view. It was a strange object, unlike anything seen before. At first, no one could quite figure out what it was. As the image was studied, many began to believe it could be a cylindrical UFO. The sight left people with many questions. Could this be a sign of alien life coming to Earth, or was there another explanation? The object disappeared as quickly as it had appeared, and no one could explain what it really was. Cloth UFO. At first, it looked like just a piece of cloth floating in the cloudy sky. But when the video was posted online, people started to realize it was something strange. Some viewers called it a cloth UFO, while others joked it looked like the Dementors from Harry Potter. The object floated for a while, drifting slowly in the sky, before disappearing behind a building. As more people watched, the mystery grew. What could this strange object really be? The questions kept coming, leaving everyone curious and unsure about what they had seen. Tucson object. You can't tell me that aliens don't exist, because what is this? A strange object was seen flying in the sky in Tucson at night, right above a house. It was glowing brightly, almost like a UFO that had just landed. Could the government be hiding something from us? As people stared at the strange sight, they couldn't help but wonder what it really was. Was it a secret aircraft, or something far more mysterious? The unanswered questions left many thinking. What else could be out there that we don't know about? Canada mystery. On May 12, 2021, a strange object was recorded in the sky over Vancouver, Canada. The video caught people's attention because it didn't look like anything familiar, leading many to believe it was a UFO. A local even shared that they saw something similar almost a decade ago. They said it looked like a drone changing shapes with robot-like arms. It zoomed through the city, and they chased it for a while until it disappeared. The mystery of these strange objects left many wondering what they really were. Mysterious lights in Houston.
Can someone tell me what's going on over there?
One night in Houston, a man was sitting by his window when he noticed something strange in the sky. At first, the lights seemed normal, but when he saw them all together, they appeared to glow in a way that made them look like spaceships on some kind of mission. He captured a video of the scene, but shortly after it was posted, the video was taken down, and the topic was quickly forgotten. This made some people, including me, wonder if there's something being kept secret from the public. Could these lights actually be evidence of aliens visiting Earth? What do you think?
That's not usually there.
Glitch in the Matrix. On February 18th, in Surrey, a man captured a strange scene that left everyone puzzled. He filmed a bird completely still, suspended in midair. It might have made sense if there were a wire or something holding it up, but there was nothing visible keeping the bird in place. It felt almost like a glitch in the Matrix, something too strange to explain. People walked around, staring at the scene, trying to make sense of it, but nothing seemed to add up. Some joked that the bird might be from another planet, while others wondered if some sort of ghostly force was controlling it. Whatever the explanation, it certainly left a lot of people thinking about what they had just seen. Mysterious flying creature. On October 4th, 2015, something unusual was spotted flying in the sky. A local from Liverpool recorded the footage, convinced that he had just seen a mythical creature. Excited by the discovery, he zoomed in for a closer look, only to realize that what he thought was a creature was actually a cluster of balloons. It turned out the balloons had come from a nearby birthday party and had floated together in the sky, forming a strange shape that had confused the man. Next time you spot something unusual, take a closer look before jumping to conclusions. You never know, it might just be something simple like balloons. Dark, lumpy creature. A strange sight in the skies above Sydney left many people staring in disbelief. A dark, clumpy mass was floating in the air, and some onlookers thought it looked like liquid metal, while others even compared it to the Dementors from fiction. As the object hovered, people started suggesting different ideas about what it might be. Some thought it could be pollution from the city's vehicles or factories. However, researchers later explained that the mysterious mass was actually a scud cloud. This type of cloud, known as a fractus cloud, is low to the ground and often appears as a detached, dark, and irregular-shaped cloud. It wasn't something from another world, just an interesting weather phenomenon. Falling mystery. In a small village in Indonesia, a group of people were going about their busy day when something unusual caught their attention. They looked up and saw a long, dark figure falling from the sky. At first, they thought it might be some kind of strange creature from a faraway place, something we don't fully understand. But as the story spread, some locals suggested it could be an air balloon. However, there was no solid proof to back up that idea. In the end, it seemed like no one really knew for sure what it was. It could have been anything, really anything at all. Strange creature floating.
Just in case it starts doing weird movements.
A strange object was seen flying across the skies of Utah, sparking curiosity among locals. With a large head, small arms, and a tail, many people started to wonder if it was some kind of alien. Some believed it was just a balloon that had lost gas and was floating in the air. The same sighting was reported in other parts of the city, but no one could figure out exactly what it was or where it had come from. Was it just a balloon, or could it have been something much stranger? Could it have been a creature from another world? What do you think?
Oh, don't go behind the house.
Dementors. A group of people were out enjoying the cloudy weather one day when they decided to look up at the sky. To their surprise, they spotted 5 dark figures flying above them. These figures were tall, wearing black cloaks, and they looked just like the Dementors from stories. Creatures said to have the power to steal souls. But that wasn't the end of it. Not long after, a video surfaced online showing similar figures filmed by locals in a remote, icy area. Some people believed these were real Dementors, while others thought it was just a clever CGI trick. It's hard to say for sure, but I can't help but wonder if the Dementors might be making a comeback. What do you think? Farting spaceship. On a random night in San Antonio, something truly bizarre unfolded in the sky, catching the attention of people all over the globe. A video posted online showed a strange glowing object moving through the night. It left behind some smoke before it vanished, as if it had simply disappeared into thin air, like a spaceship that had let out an odd puff and then vanished. This sight quickly became a hot topic online, sparking all kinds of wild theories. Some claimed that similar lights had been seen in Beijing and other places, adding to the mystery. Despite all the speculation, no one could figure out what the object actually was or where it had come from. Moon crash. A man was casually filming the moon in broad daylight, completely unaware that he was about to witness an extraordinary moment. Everything seemed normal until, out of nowhere, something collided with the lunar surface. The viewer said that it was the crash that happened on March 4th, 2022, which the researchers confirmed about an object. It was a Chinese rocket, and the impact left a double crater, about 95 feet wide. What made this event even more astonishing was that it was the first time such a crater formation had been observed on the moon. It was truly a once-in-a-lifetime moment that left the world in awe. Black entity falls.
The thing is going down.
A group of people in a village in Indonesia were going about their day when they noticed something strange in the sky. A long, dark figure falling down. At first, they thought it might be some kind of creature. Something from the sky that we don't fully understand yet. It was an unusual sight, and they couldn't help but wonder what it could be. As the story spread, some locals suggested that it might have been an air balloon, though there wasn't any solid evidence to prove it. The mystery of what exactly fell from the sky remains unsolved. It could have been just about anything. It's one of those moments that leaves you curious, but unsure about what to believe. Angel landing. On a stormy night, a man was driving through the empty landscape when he saw something that seemed like it came from a story. In the dark, rainy weather, he saw a human-like figure with big wings slowly coming down to the ground. The creature looked like it was from another world. Even though the man was scared, he quickly took out his camera and filmed what he saw. Could it have been an angel visiting the Earth? Something very rare and special. The strange sight made people think about what could be real and what was just a story. For many, it made them believe more in the supernatural, wondering if there's more to the world than we can see.
Right there, right to the left of this hail portal.
Mid-air portal. It was just an ordinary flight, until one man, peering out of his plane window, captured something absolutely unbelievable. There in the sky was a massive smoky circle, so perfectly round that it looked like a portal to another world. As soon as the footage made its way online, people came up with several theories. Some people shrugged it off, calling it just a big smoke ring. But others were convinced it was a gateway created by some demonic entity from another world. Whatever it was, it left everyone wondering with their imaginations running wild. Witch's Broom.
There's a palm floating.
Is this the famous flying broom from Harry Potter? Well, not quite. But how else could a palm tree be floating in the sky? A local in California shared a video showing a palm tree hanging in midair, right above the road. There were no wires or ropes holding it up, which left everyone wondering how it was possible. The video quickly went viral, with over 1 million views on Instagram, sparking lots of discussions and curiosity among viewers. Some people joked that it must be a witch's broom at work, while others tried to explain it as a strange phenomenon, possibly caused by the tree's inertia.
Attached to wires or anything like that.
Glowing eyes in sky. On a rainy day in Bangladesh, something unusual appeared in the sky, catching the attention of many people. Between the flashes of lightning and the loud thunder, a man looked up and saw 2 bright lights shining through the dark clouds. The lights looked different from anything he had seen before, almost as if something extraordinary was hiding in the storm. As he kept watching, it seemed like the lights formed the shape of eyes, making it look like a large, mysterious figure in the sky. The sight was so strange that it started many discussions online, with people guessing what it could be. Could it have been an alien being, or maybe a mythical creature? Flying Saint. Have you ever seen a figure floating through the clouds? Well, someone actually did. In a video, a human-like shape was seen in the sky, dressed in a bright red gown, slowly floating above the ground. It looked like something you'd find in a storybook. The sight was strange, but it was so clear that it left people wondering what they had just seen. What was even more surprising, just as the figure reached another cloud, it vanished, disappearing as if it had never been there. It was almost as if the figure suddenly remembered that it belonged in the sky, not on Earth. Entity walking in sky. A strange figure appeared walking in the sky, quickly catching everyone's attention. At first, people thought it might be a balloon just drifting with the wind. But as they looked closer, something felt different. This wasn't like any regular balloon. The figure seemed almost too still, as if it were frozen in midair, hovering with a sense of purpose. Its unusual shape left everyone puzzled, making them wonder if they were witnessing something beyond the ordinary, something mysterious that couldn't easily be explained. Floating gum. What a passenger captured while gazing out of a plane window over New Zealand left everyone in complete surprise. At first glance, it looked like a cluster of floating chewing gum lazily drifting in the sky. But once the video was shared online, the theories started pouring in. Some viewers were convinced that it was a mysterious object, something hidden from the world, like something straight out of a legend. Despite all the guesses and speculation, no one could really figure out what this strange object, or whatever it actually was. And now, let's move on to our subscriber's pick. Against the gray clouds, a strange Dorito-shaped object was spotted floating in the distance, somewhere in the world. It looked like it belonged in an alien movie, especially with the glowing red indicators on it. Those lights made it seem like the object had a purpose, like it was on some kind of mission. What made the sight even more mysterious was that no one ever saw that strange object again. It was as if it had disappeared without a trace. The more people thought about it, the more they began to wonder, could the government be hiding something from us? And with that, see you next time.